Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is George, and for today's video, I want to talk about something that it's probably kind of getting, it's probably maybe debated. Uh, I don't know, but it's something very much related um, to the current World Cup, and it has to do regarding Cristiano Ronaldo and um, his sort of like ability to the public because his recent actions have sparked a lot of backlash from from a lot of people, people, uh, a lot of people um, who watch football even from some fans, obviously, despite the fact that he still has fans. So yeah, um okay. uh uh so in in the 2022, so to begin with, in the 2022 World Cup, uh Ronaldo was dropped in in the starting stage where the from he was basically dropped from the starting line during the knockout stages, leading to speculation that there is sort of like friction between the team. Um, there have been similar debates regarding his playing time and influence, uh, re like re-emerging during the 2026 World Cup, where criticism was levied at him for being disproportionately centered. Um, Something else, his performance in the recent World Cup has caused heavy criticism. Critics often pointed at his visible frustration uh, when it comes to the tactical pace of the game, and proceed and the perceiving problems integrating with younger up and coming players, and there has been speculation that he's been overshadowing some of them, like his popularity, according to some people, is hindering younger up and coming players getting from being recognized for their contributions in and also midfielders specifically. um uh many people found his um accepted reduced role and his handicapping of and his like substitution, uh, in something like they accepted his substitution for this this time around because they just accepted it because uh because it was because it was just because it would just happen, like it was not something that he would do. It wasn't something that he intentionally would cause regarding the current 2026 World Cup. Um, um, following his exit from the 2026 World Cup, Ronaldo has claimed that winning the Euros, he, he basically said that he basically said sorry, he basically said, and I quote, that winning the Euros equates to winning the World Cups, uh, sparking a lot of backlash, a lot of backlash from fans who felt that he was disproportionately he's been proportionately being centered, and he's basically taking away from the game by basically throwing a tantrum, uh basically throwing a tantrum, essentially. Like I said, even though he has a lot of fans, and he still has, um his current actions during the 2026 World Cup has, like I said, and have talked about, has caused a lot of backlash, and a lot of criticism, and he's become kind of unlikable to a certain extent. Um, he is like 41 years of age, and he is kind of close to, I assume, retiring alongside Lionel Messi and Neymar. Uh, like um that Neymar himself, he kind of went out with he went out as Brazil lost against Norway, um which it's not surprising. um uh, and It's very interesting, and for me personally, it's very interesting how um uh, these players used to kind of be who used to kind of uh, be uh, be very much ubiquitous um, at tournaments, at every World Cup. Um, you could hear their names everywhere. You couldn't even escape even media, when even if you wouldn't be able to escape media if if even for once somebody on a talk show mentioned his name. So it seems as though with Neymar and Messi's retirement after this World Cup, we are exiting sort of a very sort of like a sort of time period in football history where um we're not going to really see these people obviously no more. That's not to say that they are not going to be that's not to say that they are not going to be mentioned anytime soon, but uh, we're not going to obviously see them on the field as we used to before. um and so and like now as we see, new people are now entering, new players are now entering um we're now entering a new era with, not necessarily an era, but um new players, and new players like Erling Haaland are coming in and filling and then they're gonna fill in the space that someone like Neymar or Ronaldo have filled up until this point. So yeah, um, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.